Hi, this is a demonstration on inputting an unemployment compensation form. That's a 1099-G. This is exercise 5 in lesson 4 in the self-study guide. So I'm going to start from the beginning this time. This is the last time I'll do this in an exercise. And from now on, you'll just go through the same process to enter Practice Lab and eventually to enter the live software when we go to tax season. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go here where I have my bookmarks. I've got Practice Lab bookmarks, so I'm just going to pull up Practice Lab. There's the initial entry screen. This is the general one. It has the general password of Train Pro Web, all capital letters, TRAIN, PRO, WEB. I'm going to select that. I'm going to key it in, and up pops another sign-on screen. This is for my individual user ID and password. Up here, pull that in. There's my username, my password's entered. I'm going to sign in. I've signed in. I'm now in Practice Lab. Is the home page, but I want to go to the practice area, go to my own little sandbox, and there it is. Now I'm in Practice Lab, but notice I'm in the 2024 tax return year. We are doing all of our exercises thus far we've been doing in 2023. So I want to go up to change the tax year and to pull in 2023. Now during tax season, if this were a prior year return and I needed to do one for a prior year, I would have gone up there and changed it to that prior year I generated one for. Now remember, you have to be certified to generate a return in whatever year you are generating returns. So client search. I know who my client is. My client that I'm adding this to is Neva Sanchez. That is the taxpayer. I go into the return, the Sanchez return. And we're in. And I know that this is on the federal side, it's going to be income. There it is. And so somewhere within the income section here, I should find an entry for it. And in fact, I do. It's right here. Form 1099-G. Box 1, unemployment compensation. So I could go right in here and enter, find the form, the data entry form, and enter it. I'm going to go up here, though, the form finder, 1099-G, just to show that, in fact, you can look for it this way as well. Form 1099-G, certain government payments. That will put me straight into the entry form for unemployment. I'll navigate, though, through here. This is the unemployment compensation. I can click anywhere in here. It opens up another screen. It says add or edit the form. I'm going to say begin, and now it's looking for the payer information. So the payer information is 216644778. And when I key that in, it automatically populates the State Unemployment Commission, which is the name, the address, and so forth. If this had not been entered prior, then I would have to enter in the payer's name and address and so forth. Now, recipient information. Who's the recipient on this exercise? It's Miguel. Miguel's the spouse, so we're going to say spouse. Country is US. It populates from the entry we had with their personal filing information, his address. And now we're going to go up and enter the information that's on the form. In box 1, it says that he received $12,000 in unemployment compensation, and the federal tax withheld, which is in box 4 on the form, is $500. There's nothing else on the form except there is a state and a state ID, but there's no state tax withheld. So I don't need to enter any of this information if there's nothing withheld. Otherwise, I would have come in here and picked, let's say, Massachusetts, and I would have put in the state ID and then the amount of tax withheld. So we're done. We're finished. It's that simple. We've keyed in the unemployment compensation. We've keyed in the federal tax withheld. We can now go and hit continue to save it, and it's now been saved. And that's it. That's all that's necessary to enter a unemployment statement, which is found on a 1099-G form.